The same way he has been rejected, the same way the Lungu has been rejected today, even by his own people, he will be rejected. I told you that I'm Seer one. Do as I say, power does not control people in Zambia again. People are reasoning.
Hi guys, it's a girl lilymutamztv, also known as Z, girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you will be notified that Z has uploaded a video. Thank you for more than 45,000 subscribers. You guys have really humbled me. I wasn't expecting to grow this big on YouTube. I was happy with my few subscribers, but obviously you coming to my YouTube channel and acknowledging the work that I'm doing is evidence that you enjoy what I share. So I really appreciate you, Natotela Sana. This video is about the presidential address which took place a few days ago. What I normally do on my YouTube channel is that I share what's going on in order for you to have a picture before I speak about things. It wouldn't make sense for me to just come on my channel and start talking about this is what the president said and this is what the president said. But after you've watched his address, then we can talk about this. With all due respect, I respect our president, His Excellency Edgar Chagwa Lungu. He is doing what he can do best as a leader, and the combating of COVID-19 has been, something that you can actually say he is doing a great job. The public health in Zambia is doing well. The Ministry of Health as well is doing well in Zambia, as well as Doris Elia. I uploaded a video just acknowledging how Doris Elia was going to the different parts of Zambia and just causing an awareness of the coronavirus. But I have an issue here, and this issue is regarding the opening of churches. When I heard him say that, I was a bit worried. Now, most of you know that I have worked in the UK as a healthcare worker. I'm still working as a healthcare worker, and believe you me, the coronavirus is a deadly virus. I don't need to tell you figures. You know already that the world is affected by the coronavirus. But in case you have a doubt, over 2 million people worldwide have been infected with the coronavirus. Over 160,000 deaths have occurred around the world. In Zambia alone, we've had 3 deaths. Just today, we have been told there's 4 new cases. That is how the coronavirus is. Now, Zambia is a Christian country. We are very religious. We want to be in church. We want to pray. But for me, my concern is what is more important between going to church to gather with people to pray, or for you to be in a safer environment, which is home. In the UK, we've been declared a total lockdown. Nobody is allowed to go out unless it is necessary. You go to only shops where they sell food, or work, like, as a key worker, those people who are working in hospitals or care homes like I do. Those are the only people allowed to work, and maybe the post office, just a few places. The banks are open just for a few hours, 2-3 hours a day. And you talk of church, African churches are all about hugging, touching, let's sing together, let's pray together. And some churches don't even have proper air con. People will be sweating in there. And you say it's okay for people to gather. Let me just give you a history of a Korean lady. She is named as Patient 31. They haven't really disclosed who her name is. I watched a video on YouTube which talked about this particular lady that was involved in a car crash. She wasn't feeling too well. They asked her if she could be tested for coronavirus, and she was like, no, she was fine. In that same period, she went to church. She went to 2 churches. After that, she went for a buffet at a hotel. She went to 2 different places, like many other places as well. In that same period, she started having signs and symptoms, and when she was tested positive for the coronavirus. In that church where she went, she infected 1,600 members of the church. Now, you can be 100 people gathering, it's okay. But we don't know who's a carrier of the coronavirus. We don't know who has it somewhere on their hands and their nose somewhere. And you catch it, you sit on the same seats. There's nothing demonic about the coronavirus. There's nothing. It's just us who need to be careful about what's going on. I've read posts of some pastors saying, oh, we've become very unspiritual now. We're even declining going to church because we want to even debate about this whole thing. Pastor, bishop, whoever you are, if those people come to your church and they die, will you look after their children? Will you pay for the children's school fees? Will you pay for their rent? No, you won't. So why are you so bothered about people coming to church? And I like the way some pastors have actually even issued statements and refuted the claims of opening churches on Sunday today. And officially, many churches were not open today in Zambia. It's not about being evil or why should we be told to stay at home. It is imperative that you stay at home so that you are protected. Your family is protected. We are not foolish here in the Western world where we are told stay at home, work from home. Do not go here. Do not go to the park, because that's where the virus is found all over, because we don't know who somebody has touched. We've just heard a recent case of somebody who came from Tanzania, a couple who came from Tanzania in Zambia. They've brought in the coronavirus from Tanzania. The same Tanzania that allowed the churches to remain open. There's nothing evil about churches being closed. So I came across a video from a pastor who was refusing to gather. He told his members, do not gather. And I like that. And then we also have Seer who's also said what he has to say, and I'll share that video towards the end. I'm sure you're expecting me to share it immediately, but I wanted first to address you people before I can share all those videos within this video. It is not up to the president to tell you to gather. It is up to yourself to tell yourself that you need to gather. If you feel it's safe for you to go and gather with so many people, no problem, you can go there. But you are risking your own life. Unlike HIV, which is transmitted through intercourse or blood transfusion, the coronavirus is a very, very silly virus, because it's just something that you can get from just being in contact with someone. And that is so dangerous. I shared a video on my YouTube channel of a song I did in Nigeria around 2017. The song never went anywhere. It did go viral on Facebook, but not as viral as you would expect songs to go. But the message of the song is relevant at this present time. You are who you say you are. In times of trouble like now, we need God. Not in the space of going to a church gathering, but in your own confinement. It doesn't mean if you're praying from home that God will not listen to your prayers. He will listen to your prayers. And probably you need that type of commitment by praying in your own confinement to God. Because that way, even your relationship with God is built. The song declares that God is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Elohim Adonai, ruler of the earth. So that enough should encourage you that God is on the throne. Again, we've had statements that have been issued after stating that now you need a permission from the government before you can gather. To show that you are really serious about gathering, you have to demonstrate the whatever public health guidelines. You have to pass those, whatever they tell you, to say, okay, you meet the criteria, then you can gather. And then another statement as well has been issued, which I will just embed in the video. And that statement also is like a contradicting statement from what the president said. We heard the president say it with his own mouth that people should gather. But after huge social media backlash, everybody was just against it. People were saying, we're not going to church. Pastors, even Bishop Imakando, that apparently people claim he said people should gather, he has also issued a statement. Bishop Imakando is a big bishop in Zambia, respectable bishop. And therefore, when he makes a statement, everybody wants to know what he has to say. So he said, no church gathering. Do not go to church. Stay home. Stay safe. Your family needs you. I need you. We need you. The world needs you. Everything will be stable soon, sooner than we think. We just need to be patient and put everything in the hands of God, because we are powerless now. That is why even my song says, in times of trouble, when we're in pain, you are the one we call upon, because you are who you say you are. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. It's a girl, lilymutamztv, also known as Geluwapa said. I will now leave you with videos from the bishop I was talking about, some images, and Seer 1. Thank you.
What is happening in Zambia now is exactly what is going to happen next year, whereby for the first time in history, a president gave a decree and everybody rejected. Why? Because people are using their senses now. People are no longer spiritually controlled. People's eyes are open. They're able to know what is right and what is wrong. When the president commanded churches to open, and everyone is saying we are not going to open, Catholic is rejecting it, SDA is rejecting it, all the other churches, UCZ, all of them are rejecting it. Even the Kadas, Pentecostals, those who were following President Lungu up and down, they even rejected. They said no. His Excellency, you have been rejected. Even if you don't believe in Seer 1, even if you don't believe in what I say, can't you see that this is a sign that next year you are going to be rejected? The same way people rejected you today. Even your own cadres, your ruling party, the cadres in your ruling party, they rejected you. This time around, who told you that next year they are not going to reject you? I told people that there is a huge confusion in PF, and I spiritually planted it. I'm not joking about it. Look at what is happening in PF. Can a normal president, even a 10-year-old child, wake up and make such decision, telling people to go to church when there is corona, when there is lockdown? No normal president can make that. The president is no longer himself. Power has left him. He's not in charge. I saw upon Godfather. He's not in charge. He has lost it. And this is a sign that next year everything is gone. I just feel sorry for those political opposition leaders that are leaving their party. They pay you 10 rand, they pay you 10 kwacha. You leave your party, you go and join PF. You are joining something that is already expired. Come next year, the same way he has been rejected, the same way the Lungu has been rejected today, even by his own people, he will be rejected. I told you that I'm Seer 1. Do as I say, power does not control people in Zambia again. People are reasoning. If it was before, if somebody would say, do this, they would do it without thinking. Now they are thinking. Everybody's eyes are open. Do as I say, it's no longer working in Zambia. It is time up. The same way you were rejected now, it's the same way. Even your people, you can see your people have abandoned you. They are now, the Pentecostal, those papas that used to follow you up and down, they are telling their members, don't go to church. When you said, let's go to church, you gave a decree, they rejected it. Wait for next year. If I were you, I will start making peace with Zambians. I will start putting things in order. As for next year, this is a sign. Believe me, I am responsible. I am in charge. You are not yourself. Those of you that are watching this telecast, you may think that Seer 1 is a joke. You can actually go and watch my last telecast, what we did. How we removed the spiritually manipulated the brain of Mao Sampa, because he was a threat to us. He was tricked and brought to my house, and I manipulated him just to make sure that I don't know how to describe him, because we thought he was humble, just to make sure that he go and become president and serve the people of Zambia. He went there and started doing rubbish. Do as I say has left. Power has left. Everything has left. Those of you, even if you're a cadre, you are watching me, look at your president. Is he the president that you know? Look at his lips. Look at his eyes. You can see that he's no longer himself. Do as I say, it's not working in Zambia. It is gone. People's eyes are open. Even your own people. I told you that next year, even your wife will not vote for you. If your political cadres today are rejecting you, what will happen next year? Forget about it, my brother. It's bye-bye. Just make peace. Start putting things in order, so that when you are removed next year, you will have peace with the people of Zambia. Believe me, you are watching this video, you may believe me, you may not believe me, but I know what I'm talking about. There is no normal president with his sense that can do what your president has done now. It's impossible. Why? Because Godfather has remembered him. There is big confusion in PF, just like I said, a huge confusion, and we are responsible. And this is just the beginning. Big things will come. You believe in power by fire, by force. I'm telling you.
I just want to make this clear. Many of you come to my YouTube channel and you comment and make statements like, oh, why do I like Seer 1? Why are you working with Seer 1? What's going on between you and Seer 1? One thing you need to realize is that I'm a YouTuber and I give platform to somebody who is trending, and Seer 1 is trending. In order for you to know that Seer 1 is trending, if I show you my YouTube analytics right now, it's showing that if what most people are searching for in Zambia, according to my YouTube analytics, what most people are searching for in Zambia are two top names, lilymutamztv and Seer 1. So I have to follow what is trending. And in order for you to know that Seer 1 is trending, there's no video that I've shared on my YouTube channel that is less than 10,000 views from Seer 1. All the videos I share are always above 10,000 views. So you have to understand that I'm a YouTuber, I'm a vlogger. I will share what he says. It's not from my mouth, it's from Seer 1's mouth. So when Seer 1 speaks, I just share. And when you listen to what he has to say, it's up to you to make a judgment, say, do you agree or not? I've never come here to say, yes, Seer 1 is saying the truth. No, I've come here on my YouTube channel and say, this is what Seer 1 is saying. This is what the president is saying. This is what Doris Lee is saying. This is what Bowman Lusambo is saying. This is what so-and-so is saying. Because I'm a YouTuber, so I share what others say. I'm a vlogger. Don't get me wrong. I'm just a vlogger that shares what's trending.
Good evening, everyone. I trust you are all right. I want to say that I miss you all, and I've been praying that one day we shall meet. Today we had a meeting with the elders on our phone. We had a conference call, so we talked for quite a long time. We were discussing the announcement by His Excellency the President, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, who said churches should be opened. Looking at the current situation in Europe and what is happening in other parts of the world, USA, the elders felt strongly that we should not open the church in the next 14 days. And so, which means this Sunday, we are not meeting. And that includes Saturday morning prayer. And even the first Sunday of May, we are not meeting. And we will update you as time go by. We want to observe what is going on.
So churches cannot gather unless they have a permit from the Ministry of Health. Where is this coming from? Okay, so this is another statement that has been issued stating that churches are free to decide. Some form of damage control here. Meanwhile, Bishop Imakando has issued a statement that his church will not gather. So stay home and stay safe. It is not worth it. Don't risk your own lives. Stay home. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button and follow me on all social media platforms. It's simply at lilymutamztv.